So this is first year content. We're just looking at an introduction to geometry. So roughly speaking, in this chapter, the things that we're going to look at and see, you might want to just pause the video. I'm going to continue on, so pause the video, have a read of the key words and concepts that we're going to meet. Okay, again, very similar then. So we're going to we're going to have a little passage here for you to read as well. I'm not going to read it out for yourselves because you're well able to read. I'd like you to just pause it there and have a little read of this as well. And before you go on, ask, this person's name is Euclid. Okay, so we study Euclidean geometry. Okay, so in this section, it's actually quite a short section. It's just introducing you to the key concepts that we need before going on any further. So on the right are 2 points labeled A and B. So we have 2 points here, A and B. There's only one straight line that passes through A and B. So this line, there's only one of them that passes through A and B. And we call this line AB. We can see that it goes on for forever, and that's denoted by the arrows at the end. It goes on for forever. We could give it a name. We'd call it AB, capital A and capital B, and points are always capitals. I've told you that before. Or we could give it a lowercase name. So we've given it the letter L here. You could call it M or N. It doesn't really matter. The difference then between a line and a line segment is that a line segment has a beginning and an end. So the beginning is A and the end is B, whereas up here it went on for forever beyond A and beyond B. Line segments are denoted with a square bracket around either end. Line segments can be measured, so in this case it's 4 centimeters, whereas lines go on for infinity. Further to that then, we might have a case where we have a beginning but no end. It goes on for forever in one direction. That is called a ray. A line that starts at a point A and continues through B is called a ray, and it's denoted with a square bracket at the end where it begins. Okay, rays are sometimes referred to as half lines, or you don't really call them half lines, you're just going to call it a ray. Okay, so it has a beginning but no end, it goes on for forever. And collinear is a point that we met before in coordinate geometry. Collinear means that they are all on the same line. So if 3 points are in the same straight line, then the points are said to be collinear. So A, B, and C are collinear. They all lie on the same line. Okay, so a plane then. A plane is a flat surface on which the points and lines are shown. A flat surface on which points and lines are shown is called a plane. A plane contains an infinite number of points. Basically, think of a plane as a flat surface. So I would have, when we talked about coordinate geometry, we would have talked about the whiteboard as a plane. It's a flat surface that I could draw an X and a Y axis on. The Surface Pro here in front of me, the screen, it's a plane. Actually, a huge plane would be this. This area here is a flat surface that I can draw on that goes on for forever and ever. So that's a plane. It contains an infinite number of points. The given diagram shows 5 points, A, B, C, D, and E. The points C, E, and B are collinear. What does collinear mean? It means that they're on the same line. So C, E, and B are collinear. The points A and B are not, A, B, and D. A, B, D are not collinear because they're not on the same line. Unlike the page, a plane has no boundaries. So the page is part of a plane. The page on your copybook in front of you, it has edges. But a plane goes on for forever and ever and ever. A plane goes on for forever and ever and ever. Okay, so just giving you an idea of the questions that you might see in this question. So use your ruler to draw a line segment having the following lengths: 5 centimeters. So you want to make sure it has a beginning and an end. 6.5 centimeters. Well, that's 65 millimeters. Okay. 75 millimeters. You want to make sure it has a beginning and an end, and 46 millimeters. Make sure it has a beginning and an end. Describe in words each of the following diagrams. Does this have a beginning and an end? No, it goes on for forever and ever. So that's the line AB, capital letters. Whereas number 2 here, does it have a beginning and an end? Yes, it does. So that's the line segment AB. Part 3 here, does it have a beginning? Yes. Does it have an end? No. So it's the ray. Where's its beginning? Is at A, and it doesn't have an end. And the last one, does it have a beginning? Yes. But does it have an end? No. So it's a ray, and it's the ray BA. Now, BA, because it has the beginning at B, but no end at A.